theme song. It's time for show time. Yes. Today's guest. Oh, and that's me. I'm Ironhead. Today's guest is Dana Halle. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. She songs. She's a songwriter. She's here on TikTok. I first met her on my main account, which is Ironhead. And yeah, oh, thank you so much. And she's really cool. So we're gonna chat because we're gonna chat and chill. Oh, yes, we will, because it's the Chat and Chill show. Here we go. We're gonna do that, and then I'm gonna mute. So hopefully we have no feedback. All right. Hey, Amber, welcome in. I haven't seen you, hon. Hi. All right, we're gonna get Dana up here. Let's see if I can find her. Dana. There you are. All right. Dana Halle. Okay, so that's the first question I have to ask you. Hello.
Hi.
How to pronounce your last name?
It's Halle, like Halle Berry.
I said it right. Okay, so Little and I the other day we had a little not an argument. We had a little discussion about it. I said, so how do you pronounce that? She says, well, I went to school with some. She says, you say it Halle. And I said, well, her last name is very unusual, and her family pronounced it differently. And I'm like, everybody's name is unique, and I always want to get it right. That's the teacher in me. And so I have to, if I'm not positive, I ask. So I'm asking. So I got it right. Yay, everybody.
You did get it right.
Yeah, you got it. Yes. Okay. All right. And the next question I have to ask is what time zone you're in.
California, so Pacific.
So it's like early in the morning for you.
Well, 9:30. Yes.
9:30. Oh, well, it's morning. I mean, I'm pushing. I'm not noon yet, but I'm getting there. Yeah. Yeah. Isn't that interesting? Oh, thank you so much. Thank you, Amber. Let's talk. So I first met you on my Ironhead account. So it's been a while. It's been over probably a year now.
Yes.
How long have you been on TikTok?
Just about a year and a half.
Okay, so I must have caught you. You hadn't been on long.
No.
It's
been great.
Yeah, definitely. And it's like I'm like, oh, she's interesting. Let's follow.
Yeah.
And I've seen you when you do some of your songs. You've done duet raiders. I've seen you do some of those things as well. Yeah, but I hadn't seen you do a lot of lives. So when I saw you go live one day, I'm like, she goes live? Okay. Yeah. So how long have you been on live?
2 weeks.
2 weeks. That's how long,
I've done 5
folks.
hours.
That's how long, everyone. Okay, everybody's supposed to laugh. Oh yeah, for 7
it's
people in the room,
terrifying.
sharing's caring. Yeah, so 2 weeks. So she's like, oh, if I had my Madonna queued up, I'd play that for you. So you haven't been going live very often yet. Not very long, I should say. But so far, what's your encounters with going live? Do you like it? Have you allowed trolls?
No, because I think I'm so little. The trolls can't find me yet, so hoping they stay away. But so my experience is I'm still figuring out how it all works. Like for example, today when I plugged in my tech, I couldn't hear you, so I unplugged it for this discussion, and then I'll plug it back.
And then you'll plug it in. Some people have to do that, where they with their
Yeah.
equipment.
So you'll have to tell me. You guys will have to tell me whether you can hear me when I plug it in.
Oh,
If not, I'll
we're
go
used
old
to
school.
sound issues. Hey, Amber's down there. Amber has her own live too, and she writes songs as well. So this is interesting. Yeah. She's been on the show before.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I just hadn't seen her in a while. Hi, Amber. Yeah. And
Yeah,
it's
so I
funny.
think it's hard. You know it better than I do because you've been doing it so long, but it's hard for me to navigate all the comments. And then you mentioned this, I think, on Tuesday, or somebody did, but then the puzzle piece, and then
Oh yeah,
there's so
slide the
many
puzzle
things
piece. That's a new
happening.
one. And in about the time you think you got it, you understand everything, TikTok changes it up. I can't make this stuff up. No. About the time you think, oh, I'm good. I know what I'm doing now. I'm feeling comfortable. I know what I'm doing. And then no, something's different. Yeah.
I can see that.
Yeah. It's kind of how it goes. So you kind of have to get used to the unpredictable sometimes.
Yeah.
And
Oh, hi, Margie.
the people that are in the room, they understand that, and they're very supportive. And
Yeah.
we try to keep supportive people. That's probably why we only got 9 people in the room right now. You know, if we had trolls, we'd probably have more. But we don't put up with too much. Yeah.
No, well, why would you? I mean, it's
No.
really just a
No.
chance to
No.
connect.
Why? No. No.
Yeah.
No. And I've even tried promoting my live before for giggles. I thought, oh, hey, Julian. Hey, Jules. So I've even thought about promoting it. I've tried it once, and then all I got was nothing but trolls. You want to be a troll for me? Yeah, Jules, you better watch it. Mama will come out. You want Mama Ironhead to come out? Watch out. Just saying.
That
Yeah,
is
he's going to be
funny.
on the show. I think is it? No, not next week. It's coming up in a couple weeks. Yeah, I know. Woohoo! Right? Yeah, yeah. Mama's going to come for that show. Yeah, you just wait till you meet her. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. I have to tease him. It's all in fun. Yeah. I think it's 28th, something like that. I have to check my calendar. I don't remember. Yeah, I think
Oh,
it's.
but Amber, I catch Amber quite a bit on
Oh,
live.
you
So
do. So
yeah,
this is
but you said
funny.
you're
This is
still
great.
learning, Amber. She looks so you're so professional. It's
Yeah,
like
she's been like, yeah, she's got it together. Like I'm not quite there yet.
well, your shows. I mean, just since I met you and we did that on the live I've been watching, I think I've caught at least 3. I really enjoy it.
Yeah, you've come to a couple of them. I've noticed you've been in the chat. I do keep an eye on the chat. I can't see everything in the chat. Sometimes it moves quickly. Sometimes I'm like, sometimes it's like, okay, where's my bifocal? Can I see it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you. If I can help you at all, send me a message. Oh, okay.
Oh,
That's cool.
thank you.
Yeah. It's really funny. I was seeing things all the time. Like, I don't know if you have that, your experience here on TikTok. You'll see people and then all at once you don't see them. Like you don't see them and you're like, okay, I'm missing somebody. Who am I missing? I'm missing someone. Who am I not seeing? It's like an amnesia you get. And then they pop up, they pop up, you're like, oh yeah. And then you go and look and see their videos and they're like, well, they haven't taken a break. You just don't see them. So it does happen. So if I haven't been there in a while, it's because I haven't seen it. So yeah, I'll have to. I'm missing my whole list right now. Margie, I'm surprised to see you here, hon. I'm glad you're here. I hope everything is going okay. Yeah.
I do have a little tip for that,
What?
if you want to hear it.
Yeah.
So,
Sorry.
a friend told me this is that if you go to that person's profile or you have a message to them and you pin it to the top in your inbox, then you can keep all the people that are your favorites in your inbox, and then all your other messages are below, so you have to scroll. But I keep
Oh.
all of my favorites there, and if I haven't seen them for a while, I just scroll up and it's like, oh, I haven't seen Sparta Mommy in a while. Oh, and I just go to their page that way. It's just
Oh,
more
okay. I
reliable, and
haven't
there's
tried
no
that.
limit in how many people you can pin. So,
Okay. Yeah, I'll have to give that a whirl because yeah, and I feel so bad when some I'm like, I know, and it's just like I can't. I'm bad with names.
yeah.
I don't know, but I'm bad with names. I think it was an occupational hazard. I had to memorize so many names. It's like the brain can only hold so much, and then it's got a, hey, Abby, hello, welcome in. And it's just like, it's faces. I know a face if it's, yeah. Thank you so much. It's like facial recognition built in my head. I'm like, I know a face. Yeah. Especially when a grown adult comes up and says, hey, you were once my teacher. And I'm like, oh, yeah, I see the face.
What did you teach? Can I ask?
I taught special ed for 34 years.
Oh, we should talk offline. My youngest son has Down syndrome, so
And
I'm
that was
big into
something,
special
yeah, I
ed.
was going to talk about. Well, Flutter has used the emotes down here for this is Autism Awareness Month, and my brother's autistic. So,
Okay.
yeah. And I caught the other day, you have some kind of series on with your son.
Yeah.
Is it on YouTube and the Book of Faces or
Yeah,
one of
it's
those?
on YouTube, and we do like a private Facebook group, but we call it Let's Chat About Life with Nick and Dana.
Okay. Okay.
So
Okay. Yeah.
just talking about life.
Yeah, every once in a while, my brother Mike he can do the calendar thing, with his that's his gift.
Yeah.
And I'll give him a date and he'll tell me what day of the week, he'll perform. And we do videos over on my Ironhead account occasionally when I see him,
Oh,
and he's in the mood for it. Yeah,
yeah, I'll have to check that out.
yeah, he's there. But anyway, let's get back talking to you. Okay, let's talk about you. So I was confused a while ago. So I'm like, I wonder if she's got any music on Apple. Do you have me any music on Apple Music? That
Yeah,
sounded like a tongue twister.
my music's on all streaming platforms.
That really was. So I recognized the song, and I'm like, I've heard her perform. I've heard her on a lot. I've heard her on TikTok do this, and then yeah, I forgot the name. Squirrel. I'm bad with names. But anyway, yeah. So you do have music on all the major platforms. All right, because I didn't know it was a different Dana Halle. I'm like, because that can happen. People have the same name, and
Yeah.
then you're like, okay, is that her? I think I know that song. A little auditory discrimination skills there going on. So anyway, hey Larry, welcome in. So you're on all the major platforms. You've been on TikTok for about a year and a half. She's only been going live for a short time, folks. And one of the first times she was live, I'm like, hey, you want to be on the show? But I knew her from the Ironhead days, so that's why. Yeah, it's like usually I vet people a little longer than that.
Well, we're
Yeah,
Facebook friends too.
yeah, and we're
I,
Facebook friends, so yeah. We're learning the whole. So are you on you're on YouTube, you're on Facebook, are you on Instagram as well?
yeah, it's
So
all
you're
the
on all the
same.
major platforms and TikTok. Okay. And then she's got music and all the streaming services. But let's talk about your music.
Okay.
So how long have you been? I see a keyboard, and I know you play keyboard. How long have you been playing keyboard or piano?
Well, there's the mini story and the longer story. So
Oh,
I'll
whatever you want to give us.
yeah, I'll merge them. So
Okay.
I started playing in third grade. And actually, I started guitar in kindergarten. In third grade, my mom said, if you want to switch to piano, we can do
Uh-huh.
that. And I was like,
Uh-huh.
okay, that wasn't a good idea because I love the mobility of a guitar. But then I played all the way up through, let's say, law school, and I started writing songs. And then I took like a 30 plus year break.
I get it.
Yeah.
And I also heard law school in there, folks.
Yeah, well, that was that. But there's not a lot of joy for me there in that world. It's very
It's a day
technical and
job.
combative. It's my day job.
It's a day job.
But in 2018, I was just having a complete life crisis where I just felt like I was giving all my energy for everybody else, and I was active in the Down syndrome community because of my
Right.
son, and there was nothing for me. And I took a writing class, not a music class, but as part of the writing class, they were having you have conversations like with your inner self. And I wrote the conversation, and actually that's one of the songs I was going to share today, but I wrote the conversation, and then all of a sudden it just came to me in a song, like with a melody. And I thought, that's what's been missing. So I released my first song in 2018, and I've been pretty heavily in music since then, just in terms of building a music community and connecting and collaborating with other musicians and writing songs together and writing my own. And it's been fascinating because my life has been really rocky. And I don't
Uh-huh.
mean like, and personally I've been fine, but just family members and my sister and my mom, medical issues,
Uh-huh. Oh
financial
yeah.
weird things, COVID. And I
Yeah.
think music just like saved my life.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Yeah, definitely. So music, we say here a lot of times, music's a universal language. Music, soothes the soul. Music is something that you can, yeah, it's so grounding, Margie says. Yeah. 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 Oh, there's the emotes. Yeah. It's life soundtrack. Yeah, it's true too. Like the other day yesterday it was raining here. It was kind of a melancholy day. And I got to thinking the YouTube song, I still haven't found what I'm looking for. I thought I was looking for retirement, and I'm like, now that I'm here, it's kind of like, so I kind of understand what you're saying. You get like that in life, and I've never had. I was like, I've always been goal driven, and now I'm like, I mean, this helps fill the void doing TikTok. It does, but it's just like there's something else I haven't done yet. Like I need to go to the next level, and I just don't know what it is yet. But yeah.
I think
Yes.
the thing that you're doing with this chatting is pretty powerful because
Yeah.
you're having conversations that are meaningful with people who
Yeah.
don't typically have a place to be heard, right? I
Right.
mean,
Right. That's the whole point.
you're good at
Yes.
it, so I
Well,
don't
thank
know.
you. I mean, I have the gift of gab. I didn't do my warm ups this morning, so I'm like, "Blah, blah, 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 blah." Yeah, I do have that. Come by it naturally. It was an occupational thing. Yes. Oh, thank you for using the emotes, Flutter. Thank you, everybody down there using those emotes. We do appreciate it. Definitely. So you found music and music. Oh, it's the best talk show on TikTok. Well, thank you for that.
Yay.
With 11 people in the room. But okay, hey, Suze, welcome in.
Don't
Um,
undervalue the number because I think having 10 people who are engaged is so much better than 150 who
oh yeah,
are just washing
I
dishes, not
agree. I
caring.
say that because I'll
I
look at
know.
the numbers, and I do look at the numbers. I just
Yeah,
look at them, but I take it with a grain of salt. I know that, hey, there's 11 people in the room, but you know what? I've seen rooms where there's hundreds and the engagement's just not the same.
I
And we
know.
do engage here. We do, yes.
You know
So
the people who are coming to your show. I think so. I've caught it 3 times since I knew about it,
you know
and
about,
each
yeah.
yeah each of those times it. I mean, and I won't remember everyone's name, but it was Tuesday, then probably Thursday, and the previous Tuesday. And I love the way you engage. Like now, even though I usually work or I have, when you're on, I'm like trying to make sure I'm coming because I really think whoever said it's a good show, the best, it's
Yeah.
really, because I've been watching more lives and I am so bored in many of them, but I love the way you engage. So,
Oh, that's good. That's good. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. So many times when you ever start talking, the numbers go down. If you ever notice that, if you go into lives, and any minute they start doing this, boom, it goes down. If the music's there, that it goes up. Yeah. So we're kind of a mixed match situation. Again, I told you I didn't do my warm ups. Hey, sweetie queens, welcome in. I didn't do my warm ups this morning, so I'm like, blah, 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 blah.
I didn't do warm-ups.
I
Uh-oh.
didn't do my vocal. You believe it or not, there's vocal warm ups, and they do make a difference with the pronunciation. Just
Okay.
saying. Yeah. Anyway, I was a little off. It's a morning show, so we're okay with it. So,
Yeah.
looking at the time, I'm sure they would love to hear you perform a song and tell. Let's first do this, because you're a songwriter. Let's hear a little history about the song before you sing it. Like,
Okay.
yeah, like you think of a song and because something you've written, and how do you get there? Just a little something about it.
Okay, well, I was going to share "Come On Home" first, and that's one that I already talked about. So maybe I'll share a different one
Oh,
first, and I'll
okay.
talk
Well, you
about it.
could do that one first, and then we'll do
Oh,
the
it
other
doesn't.
one.
It's all the
Yeah, I
same.
forgot about squirrel.
Yeah. So I was taking a writing class with Martha Beck, which some of you might know, some of you might not. She wrote "The Way of Integrity." She writes for Oprah magazine. She's kind of a life coach who believes in just that we're all connected. And
Yeah.
I really like a lot of the things she says. So when I was going through my life crisis, I thought, oh, she's got a writing class and I won't bore you with details, but it was kind of fascinating because she took Dante's Inferno, the story of it, and she walked you through. So you're going from a very rough time and then eventually you're getting to Mount Delectable, which is everything's good, but you have to go through the kind of the fire. And I liked the metaphor. But anyway, as part of that writing class, it was the prompt. I wish I knew it exactly. I'm gonna have to look after the show, but it was something like, assume that you are sitting there and you're disconnected from like your wisdom or your inner voice.
Yeah.
What would that voice tell you? What would that voice come to you? You're like, we're having a conversation like we are, and what would that voice say? And so for me, that voice was saying it's time to come home. You've been out there a long time, you've been doing a lot of work, and it's just finally time to come home. So the song that I'm going to share is "Come On Home." And to me, it's probably one of the songs I've shared most, only because in times of trouble, it kind of feels like a musical hug to me. And so that's why I thought I would share it with you. And then I will plug in my tech, but if for any reason
Okay.
it doesn't work, I'll just disconnect the tech and go old school, and the sound won't be as great, but I think it'll still be fine
Yeah, we'll
because I
make it
had to do
work.
that on my
Whatever.
first live.
We're used to that.
Yeah,
Going
so
with the
let's see.
flow.
I'll play and you let me know if you can hear it, I hope.
Okay.
Can you? Can you? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? You can hear that? Can you hear this? Is it
Yeah, I
too
hear the
low?
music.
I don't know why I can't hear you, because on my lives I can. Hold on. Hold on. So you can't.
It's
You
like
cannot
it's
hear
like
me.
I hear you louder and then softer. I don't know about people in the chat. Let me know.
I'll try one more time, then we'll go old school. I don't know. It works for my live, so I don't know why it wouldn't work when we're together.
It's been acting weird when I bring people in the box.
So now you can't.
I can hear
can't hear
you.
me. You
I
can hear me?
Yes.
Oh, you can hear me, so I can't hear you. So if I play now and you'll be able to hear me?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, can you hear the piano? All right, I'll try it this way and then I'll unplug to chat. Weird. All right. So, all right, here we go. Let's see how it goes. I see you walking, head held low as you roam. Everything's different, and you're worn to the bone. Your mind is spinning, but you're never alone. If you are hurting, then it's time to come home. Come on home, I'll be waiting. Come on home without fear. Come on home, no hesitating. Come on home, I'll be here. I hear you weeping, you've been crying a lot. Life isn't easy, you give all that you got. I wish its lessons were more easily taught. While loving others, there's someone you forgot. Come on home, I'll be waiting. Come on home without fear. Come on home, no hesitating. Come on home, I'll be here. I feel your darkness settling in. You feel like losing when you think you should win. Sorry. Be still and listen for that voice from within. If you let it, peace will find you. Come on home, I'll be waiting. Come on home without fear. Come on home, no hesitating. Come on home, I'll be here. Come on home, I'll be right here.
Wow. Yeah, that song does yeah, like it's like I get it. I get it. Come on home. Yeah. 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 Definitely. Yeah. Oh, they're saying wow down here in the chat.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
applauding.
Thank you.
You got to remember our guest here, she has not gone live a lot.
No, it's
So
on my
and
heart.
she's going out on a limb here. So but you guys are all supportive. I know. Yeah. Yeah. And it's hard. The first time you hit that live button, you're like, here I go.
The first time I hit the live button was a mistake. I had it on preview and I was like, do I do it? Do I not? Do I
Yeah.
do it? And then all of it said, we're notifying people you're live. And I thought, wait, I didn't push any buttons. It was like there must be a time limit, and then it goes to live. And it was like, okay, I'm doing it. But I know that if you've done it a lot, like as much as Amber or even you, it's not a
Oh,
big deal.
Amber's
But for
done
me,
it.
like my heart is like,
Yeah.
scary.
She's good at it.
Yeah.
She's profesh.
Yes.
Yeah. I like the line, listen to that voice from within, very relatable lyrics. Yeah, yeah, it
Thanks.
is. Yeah, definitely.
Amber, you don't get nervous when you play, right? Because you just seem like you're just so much music knowledge, and she plays so beautifully.
Hmm. Yeah, and she'll go from one instrument to another, and
Yeah.
yeah,
I'll leave it on when I'm cooking and stuff. If the timing's right, I'll just leave it on while I'm in my house. I love it.
yeah. Well, anyway, that song that was really cool. So do you have a certain style of music or a genre of music you like, or is this just um whatever,
That's a good question. So
yeah,
I would say that I am mostly like indie folk, or
indie
some
folk,
people say singer-songwriter, but a
singer-songwriter?
song I just shared yesterday is rock, and I have some that are a little more bluesy, but
Uh-huh.
for the most part, they tend to be more in that like singer-songwriter, kind of
Indie
acoustic,
folk,
simple
singer-songwriter. Okay.
production.
All right.
Yeah.
I just wondered.
Yeah, no, and
Um,
on Spotify I've got some pop in there too. But here's the thing, here's a little the trick why you might not have known it was me is that I have not sang any of my released songs yet. So I've got, I think, I don't know, 16 or more released songs, and I've hired out the vocals for those songs.
okay, I think that's what got me. So let me see
Yeah.
if I can find it. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Let me scroll. I'm scrolling, scrolling. Here we go.
Scrolling, scrolling,
And
scrolling.
I Smile. That's the name of it.
Yes.
It says Rose and Fire and Dana Halle. And so I'm listening to the vocals and I'm like, that's not her voice. I'm good at auditory. It's my gift, as a teacher. You know voices. And anyway, where was I going with this? So
Is
I'm
that I'm
like,
not singing my songs?
yeah,
That's
I'm
where you're
like,
going.
that's not her voice, but I know that song.
No.
I'm like, I know that song. I've heard her sing this song before. So I went back to your page and I'm like, oh yeah, there it is. That's the same song, right? So you have people who sing it for you
Yes.
on the platforms.
Yes.
So that's the difference. So if you catch her on any of the major platforms, she's not going to be singing, but you wrote the songs.
I wrote all the songs. Well,
You wrote all
and
those.
for a lot of them, I was involved highly in the production. So what
Uh-huh.
instruments, the melody, I wrote all the melodies.
Uh-huh.
So, and it's weird. That's the way songs kind of come to me, is they come with a melody and the vocals. And then the instrumentation, I work with the producer for. And I was working with producers like in the very beginning, like 2018, 19, and they said,
Uh-huh.
well, you can sing your own songs, but for $75, you can pay someone who is just on The Voice to sing it, or $150. It was very
Oh wow.
inexpensive to
Yeah.
have a session singer or a vocalist just come in and sing your song.
It's just
And
easier to have them do it. And,
well,
yeah.
no, I'm sorry that I did in some ways,
Oh,
because I'm working with a producer now, and I'm gonna release "Come On Home" with my voice, because it's kind of a bucket list item for me now. Like, it's my songs, but it's not me, and so it feels, I don't know, it feels kind of weird
this
now.
would be kind of like a famous singer-songwriter like a Carole King, for example. Some of her songs, you recognize them. She wrote them, and other people have performed them. But then she's like, "Okay, I think I'm gonna do it." And then you're like, "Oh, okay, you wrote them. Okay, and now
Yeah.
you're singing them. I get it." So it'd be kind of like that in a sense of,
No, it's completely like that. And what happened, I think, is that I do this thing called Music Monday. So every Monday for a consecutive 213 Mondays, so it's over 4 years, I've
wow,
showed up and I share a song. And so that has been, it's not live, which is why live's so scary. But I mean, I
yeah,
record it and then I don't edit and clip it or anything. It's natural, like one take, but it's live. And so I started singing songs, and I would have friends who say, I think that the release song is so pretty, but I like it better when you sing it. And so I thought,
oh,
Okay, but I think it's because when I sing it, I wrote it so that I have the emotion uh, that might not always come across if someone
Oh,
else is
so when
singing
you're
your
saying
song.
the singer, that singer you would hire to do it may not have the same connection to the song as you do because it's your song.
And that's a
Okay.
better way to say it.
Yeah.
Yes. And
Yeah.
so, yeah, sometimes like with the second song I'm going to share, I had someone sing it, but she sang some parts of it so different that I had to say to her, you know what? This is like the most important part of the song. I need more energy here. I need you to sing it like this. And I told her how I wanted to sing it. So then she sang it that way. But I think everyone comes with their own interpretation of your
Yes.
song or your own connection. I like how you said that.
Yeah. Yeah.
And if it's sometimes it was a friend and they got it closer, but if it's just someone that you've never met and they just get a lyric sheet and they're with the producer, they're going to interpret it how they feel it or not,
Yeah,
right?
everyone's
So,
different and different ages, different, like different generations, things hit differently for different people, different ways. Yeah, your life experiences. So,
yes.
yeah, so there's all that. Well said, very true, Amber says. Oh, and everyone, I'm paying attention down here. Sorry. Hey, Lions Faith, welcome in. So,
Yes.
yeah, and if you have questions that you would like to ask that are appropriate, I always have to say that, but not really. This group's they're well behaved. But if you want to think about it, because I know it takes a while to think about it and then type it, you can put it in there because we're about the halfway mark. But the next song you're going to do is what? What we were.
So, yeah. So the next one I thought it's called And I Smile. And what actually happened for this song is I was sitting late one night going through a photo album. And when you look at a photo album, for me, those visuals take me to that moment. And so if it was just a beautiful, happy moment, I feel it. And if it was, taken at a time right before something negative happened, I think, oh yeah, but then, and I just feel it. And I was looking at a picture that had my grandparents sitting on a couch, and they're both gone now. And then behind them was a whole wall of pictures. And I thought, I was looking at a picture of them with all pictures because they loved their family so much. And I thought, what would it be like to go back in time and sit down with them and have a conversation and give them updates on my life? And
Yeah.
when I wrote this, my life had been kind of like a wild ride because I'd had, it was probably, I don't know, 2021 or 22, but I'd had a lot of the craziness that led me to this current point in my losing myself and finding myself in music. And so that's the song that I thought I would share next. And
Okay.
I guess my question is, do I try and put the tech in? Because then you get the clearer sound. Should I try it again just one more time and see if it works?
Yeah,
I don't know why
give
I
it a
can't
whirl.
hear you.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because I
All
think it
right.
sounded fine. How about you in the chat? When she did that, I thought it sounded fine. What do you think? I gotta wait 5 seconds.
Can you hear me? You can't hear me. Really? Gosh darn it.
Oh, yeah, it kind of hurt. You were muffled. Oh, it sounded fine for you?
If I turn this off, you.
I can hear everyone. It's just not as, yeah, it's just not as loud. You could try
It's
it
not as
again
loud. Okay.
because when you started playing last time,
All
it
right.
it was louder. It wasn't very loud, and then it got,
Maybe
then it was like,
now?
oh,
Now is it louder?
it's muffled.
No.
But start playing, play.
This is going to ruin the show. Next time I just won't connect again. But so when I'm talking, can you hear me? I'm going
Yeah,
to
I
turn
hear you fine.
10, okay, because I can't. So just if you give me thumbs up. So if I turn it on, hear me? Okay, I'll try it again. I'm so sorry. Maybe Amber can help me with this before I do this again. All right. On a quiet night, if the mood is right, I will close my eyes and go to this sacred, sacred space, otherworldly place, travel deep inside my soul. Looking right at you, I take in the view with your photo in my hand. I'm transported there, memories everywhere, as if time's at my command. I smile through some tears. I smile 'cause I miss you, and it feels like you are here. I'm gonna see, this is the thing, I get nervous. Okay, sorry. Smile 'cause you're smiling. I smile through some tears. I smile 'cause I miss you, and it feels like you are here. Feels like you are here. Feels like you are here. Can we chat a while? Will I make you smile with the stories of my life? Tell you how I've grown, till your mind is blown, as I share my wild ride. As the moments pass, realize this can't last. I must head back to my home. But I'm glad I came. I carry your flame. With you I'm never alone. And I smile 'cause you're smiling. I smile through some tears. I smile 'cause I miss you, and it feels like you. And I smile 'cause you're smiling. I smile through some tears. I smile 'cause I miss you, and it feels like you are here. Feels like you are here. Feels like you are here with me.
Wow. Another one. Another wow. Yeah, they got the wows down there.
Thank
Wow.
you.
Yeah, wow. I just yeah, that's you just start it's like it draws you in. That song, you start hearing it, the tempo to it. It just like it's like I'm drawing you in, I'm drawing you in. Yeah. And that's great. That's awesome. That's what music should do. It should hit. And it hits differently for different people. You know. But I love that. And M down there says awesome. Annette says beautiful.
Thank
Everybody's
you.
applauding. Thank you. And thank you. I think I saw Carl pop in during this. Yeah. So if you're just joining us, so we have Dana Halle sings here. No, it sings songs. Get the right word. Songs. Songs is here. She is a singer songwriter. She's been on TikTok for about a year and a half, but she's only been going live for a very short time of 2 weeks. So we are, she's a little nervous about it, and it's okay. We're all right with that. I've been nervous too, and everybody here is going to be supportive. So when I first came on, I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah. Now I'm just like, yeah, let's go.
Well, what's funny for me is that when I play my songs, usually they just are there, but I don't think people realize that if you're not Amber, if you're not as practiced, that having to remember your chords and the lines
Oh
when you're
yeah,
live, it's
yeah,
hard. It's
yeah,
hard. And like I don't forget that song if I'm just playing around or playing to my phone for a video, but
yeah.
all
Like
of a
doing a
sudden you're
video, it's like,
live.
oh, I messed up. Yeah, you should hear my outtakes. Less than
Yeah.
ladylike words come out of my mouth sometimes, and then I just redo it. I mean.
Yeah.
But yeah, but when you're live, it that's just it. You're live.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you know what? Sometimes things happen, and it's okay. And we've all learned to accept that. We just know how it is. It is.
Yeah.
Yeah, just the way it is.
But
So
I did
thank you,
think about
everybody.
it because I see some people come on and they just push the button and the music's there. Like the last singer who was so great on Tuesday, she just
Uh-huh.
pushed a button. Well, if I just had to sing, like it's just easier than having to play. And her vocals are beautiful. See, so that's the
Oh,
kind
and
of
Nat,
voice we
Nat was here
hire.
Tuesday. Yeah, and she was awesome singer.
Yes,
Yeah, but to sing and to play an instrument at the same time. Yeah, like
it's hard.
Carl's down here in the chat. He's been on the show a couple times. He performs and sings. Like he plays the guitar and sings at the same time. Yeah, it takes, and Amber does too. It takes that a little extra. Not
Yeah,
that I'm taking anything away from like Julian's down there. He sings. He sings magnificently, but it's just one more thing in the whole scheme of trying to, you know, do,
oh
to sing
yeah.
and perform. Yeah.
Well, I wasn't taking anything away. I saw this woman who does live, and I think she's a singer in Vegas, and her repertoire was huge. And some she played, and then some she just pushed,
Yeah.
her program and had the music up there. It's, people who have beautiful vocals. I mean, you can't buy that, right? And I think that's why I didn't sing my songs for so long on released songs, because there are people who are singers, right? I would
Right.
never say I'm a singer. I would
Yeah.
say I'm a songwriter who likes to sing her own songs. Like, I don't
You know,
pretend I've got some great voice, right? Um,
I realized who Dana looks like. I don't know who that is. Do you know who that is?
no, but I'm
Okay.
gonna look it up.
Okay, we'll look it
Julian,
up.
I got your number. I'm gonna look that up. No, I
Yeah,
don't think we're Julian. I
Julian's
don't
been
think
on the
we're
show a
connected.
couple times.
I'll have
Yeah,
to connect to your people.
yeah. Oh, yeah, they're fun. Yeah, I like to go into their lives. So does my
Yeah.
other character that I do, Mama Ironhead. She goes into.
Oh my goodness, I haven't seen Mama Ironhead. I'll have to
Oh,
catch.
Mama Ironhead's a mess. Yeah, she has. Yeah, I finally let her have her own account.
Oh
Yeah,
my goodness. Well, I knew Tom Petty Ironhead.
yeah. And, well, a lot of Tom Petty got muted when I did Tom Petty. She was in The Truth About Cats and Dogs. Oh, okay.
I do know her. I do know who that is.
Okay. Yeah, yeah, I did Tom Petty on Ironhead. Dressed up like Tom Petty, and even who is it? 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 Cool Home. He says, you kind of look like him, and
Well,
I'm
you had
like,
a mustache and a hat.
well, I have to make myself look male. Would put
Yeah.
like Tom Petty when he went through the beard stage,
Yeah.
and but a lot of those got muted. Don't get me started on muted stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, and sometimes when I have a guest here and they perform live and they do a great job. Um, I'll go to put a little snippet up on here on Chat and Chill, and I've been muted that way too. I'm like, are you kidding me? The
Because it's
song
a
is
cover song.
well, but yet it's in the list of songs that they approve of, you know.
Oh,
Yeah, and it's just like I'm like, really? But you're not going to let me put it up. Okay, we're going to play that game. Yeah. So I've had it a couple times. It gets frustrating because
yeah.
I'm like, I really love that clip. I want to put that clip up, but no, I can't. Well, yeah, I could, but you wouldn't be able to hear it, and it's kind of defeats the purpose. Just saying, everybody. I mean, you got to
Yeah.
have the music with it, right? You got to. It's kind of the whole point. Well, thank you, everyone, joining. Yes, the DJs can play those songs all day. Yeah, apparently they have rights or something. They pay. They're probably paying for it. I guess. I don't know.
Well, there are special licenses. Is
Yeah,
why restaurants can
licensing.
have cover
Yeah,
songs.
yeah, yeah. Maybe
Yeah.
that's the case. Yeah.
Yeah.
If I was a bigger show, maybe I would pay for more licensing and that would be okay. I don't know. I do this for fun. I'm not doing this as a yeah, you mean on here. Yeah. I do this for fun. I don't do this for to make any I don't make any and thank you for the people who we made did we make a gift goal? Thank you so much for that. Any gifts they're given, I put them back out in the universe. I don't keep anything. I'm retired. I have my own retirement. So that's what I live off of. But I know some people use TikTok for a living. Like that's part of their livelihood. And I understand that. But I give back all of mine. Like if you subscribe, I see that we have 15. We took a little dip. But if you subscribe, I use that. I invest that back into the show, into people and things. I don't keep any of it. It's not for me. So just saying that right now. But maybe if I made more, I would invest more. I don't know. You know,
I
I
don't
just
see
like
how people make that. I mean, I know they do because I've
I
seen
know
people who
some make
make
some
money.
big bucks, but
Yeah.
I don't know. That's not me.
I think I got $2 when
Oh,
I.
Jules, did you just subscribe? Thank you, Julian. Yeah, Mama Ironhead calls him Jules. He probably doesn't like it.
You can ask him. Is it Jules or Julian?
Usually it's Julian. I have sang my own songs I just wrote, and I get a copy. You get a, yeah. Somebody else I know here on TikTok. I owe you. Well, thank you. Eh, Anything. Oh, I can call you anything. Okay. Hey, you.
I'm gonna call you
Not
Jules too
teasing.
then. I've
No,
never met you.
yeah, you know what? I know somebody. He's Irish. Oh, what's his name? What's his name? Reese, John Reese Foreman. He's been on the show before. He has original music here on TikTok. Not late for dinner. Okay. He has, and so he has been gotten that from TikTok about you can't use the. It's like, wait a minute, it's my music.
If you
And
appeal those, you win though. Because I've had that. I got mine muted too, and then I just did that appeal. I said, "This is my song," and they just
yeah,
asked you to like attach your link to the released thing, and
yeah. Like he says, this is my music. Because he has it like TikTok approved and everything, where he has a little whatever, and like he did whatever with TikTok to put the music into the library, and he says like, wait a minute, it's mine. Why can't I use it? You know, yeah. It
yeah,
usually happens when the artist is handled by you because of their differences with TikTok. Yeah, but he's an independent artist, so I don't think Universal or that anybody has anything to do. Oh, like the other day, I had a guest. I had the Texas Hold'em was the Beyonce song. It was on, then it was muted, and then it was back. Well, she had her dogs doing something with it. It was really cute, and I thought, oh, I'll put that snippet up. Nope, it got muted. Yeah, it gets kind of frustrating sometimes.
yeah. I think
They
it is true.
mark
I
it.
think the
Yeah,
algorithm. Yeah,
yeah, yeah. I know. It's just like finally, I just put a different clip up. I'm like, okay, fine. But
yeah.
yeah. Another thing I've noticed, my replays. When you do lives, you'll be able to look at your lives and the replays. Well, my sound quality, like right now, to everyone, I think the sound sounds fine. That sounds funny, doesn't it? Sounds fine. I think it sounds fine. In my ears right now, I can hear her. I can hear everything. Everything sounds great. I'll go back to a replay and I'll listen because I take those replays a lot of times and try to do things with them. And the sound quality is just kind of like, what? It sounds good to you. Okay, Annette. And I'm just like, really? The sound that's not how I know I didn't hear it like that. So I don't know. So I'm not hallucinating. Okay. But yeah, I've been having issues with that too. Don't get me started. But anyway, but you'll find that. And sometimes that's helpful when you go live to go back and listen, at least download it because they're only there for like 30 days or something. I don't know. Because then you can say, oh, I thought it sounded fine. Do I need to adjust something? You can take clips from it and use it to make videos, things like that, promotional things. So for somebody first going live, I need to, I didn't know that when I first started. So I'm just sharing that.
Yeah, no, no, that's helpful. I've been afraid to go back and look. I think I'll wait till
Oh, yeah. At first, I was like, do I want to hear myself? Because I hate my voice. I really do.
Really?
I hate listening to myself.
Okay, but you have a nice voice. You have a nice speaking
Well,
voice.
I have to do my teacher voice for you when on the show I try to do that one where I lower it down.
Right?
Yeah, yeah. My natural voice is up here, but when I try to do the yes, at least I call it my teacher voice.
It's intimidating, formal.
Yes, yeah. I used to have to intimidate. Yes, large crowds. Yeah, and I can do it too. My presence. I don't know. Anyway, that's supposed to be funny. But anyway, so we met on Ironhead. Do the Barry. I can't go that low. Okay, Jules, you're a show off. He does Barry White, so you should go. Jules the Entertainer is down here in the chat, folks. If you're not following him and going to his lives, sometimes he does a little country stuff, which is okay for me. I'm all right. But sometimes he goes, what's he say, off the rails, and he'll do like Barry White, and he does that really low. I can't go that low. That really low voice. I can't go that low. I can't. Yeah, you're following him now. It's hilarious. He'll do like Barry White and some of those, and he'll do, yeah, really low. That's what he's teasing me about. I can't go that low. Follow stalking, huh? Okay. All right. We've had some great people. Carl's here.
It's
We got
funny.
Julian's here. Amber, I don't know if Amber's still here or not. But because I get it. People got things to do.
Oh,
But
yeah.
yeah, we've had some great people show up. So this is awesome. So Dana, when will you be going? Okay, that's a good question. Thanks for doing. I was going to say, anybody got a question? When are you going live again? But that's a good one, Jules.
I was thinking of maybe today since it's all set up.
It's
But
all set up. She might do a live later. Hey,
I
that'd be
think
cool.
it's hard to decide when. Like I don't know what a good time is for people.
Oh,
And
sing us another
so
song? Yeah, I think so. I think we're ready for that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Um, so okay, so the another song I thought I could share. I call it my TikTok love song. So I don't write a
Oh,
lot of love songs because I think that it's not my lane lyrically. Although I'm working with a producer now in LA who wants me to help him write a love song. But
I'll listen to it.
anyway,
I'm working with a producer.
well, I mean, he's a friend too. It's just like
Oh, that's fine.
it's
I'm
yeah.
just teasing.
But what happened is I got onto TikTok and I might have shared this story even with you before, but I got on and I had been on Facebook and Instagram for a while and I thought, what's it with this lip syncing stuff? Like
Yeah.
every other and I
It's for
thought,
people who can't sing well.
but it's yeah, but so no, here's the thing is coming new to TikTok. TikTok to me is the wild, wild west. It's a place where I have met such amazing people. I freaking will be so unhappy if legislation works against us. But all I'm saying is I love my community in TikTok. But I just wasn't understanding it. There's a different mentality here than on Facebook and Instagram. I am my most real self here, even live, than I am over there with like people who I work with and people who are in my family. For some reason, there's a freedom over here. And I just wasn't understanding that. And then
You can
one
embrace your
day,
crazy.
yeah, I started reading the captions and then the song choice. And then I thought, oh my goodness, it's art. That lip syncing it's their art. And all of a sudden it dawned on me, like, I love that that's how you're doing your art. You're finding and you're editing the video. And so all of a sudden the lip syncing was magical. And then there's all the people with their animals and they're sharing. I have so many friends who have horses and dogs and cats, and that's their content. And I'm like, oh my goodness, like I see how people get sucked in on watching like my fourth video of your dog. And so I started putting these ideas together and I just wanted to write a song for the people I was connecting with here. And what I felt, kind of the lyric that came to me is I see you. Is I see you and what you're trying to do here, and I love it and I want to be here for you as well. So my kind of thing is showing up for myself and for others. And so that's how it turned out. So I did it for the first time on TikTok on Valentine's Day. And I had written it a couple days before, so it all seemed perfect. So I thought that's the one I'd share. I'm not going to disconnect anything, but I'm just going to try and
We'll
flip
try it
this
that way,
switch.
old school.
Let's see. No, not old school.
Oh,
Hear me now? Can you guys hear me now? You can? Okay. So that's perfect. We'll do it this way. All right. Feeling free, you sing a song. Smiling, inhibition's gone. In this moment, all is good. Having fun as you should. I see you as you are. I see you with all your light and dark, and I'll be here for it all, 'cause I see you. Tears are running down your cheeks. Hard to breathe, harder to speak. Tragedy has hit it home. Come here so you're not alone. I see you as you are. I see you with all your light and dark, and I'll be here for it all, 'cause I see you. Image of your dog or cat, awfully cute, but you know that. What will you be doing next? Doesn't matter, 'cause I'm obsessed. I see you as you are. I see you with all your light and dark, and I'll be here for it all, 'cause I see you. Words are flowing across your walls on mountain trees and waterfalls, showing struggles you've been through. Don't know your face, but I know you. I see you. I see you as you are. I see you with all your light and dark, and I'll be here. I'll be here for it all, 'cause I see you. I see you.
Wow. Yeah, it's another beautiful song, Adam said. Yes, beautiful song. Yes, it is. Definitely. Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes. So if you're not following Dana, you should. She says she's going to go live maybe later today since she's got everything set up. And Sam will probably, and that's ironic. Like I'll bring somebody up in a box, hey Sandy D, and the sound will be okay, you know. But if I go to their live, like right after or something, they'll go do a like. I'm like, that sounds really good. Like it just it's something about coming up in a box. I don't know.
I think
And
that's it.
and
I
I and
do.
it may be this account. So if by chance you see chat, you want to follow Chat and Chill, go ahead. But Chat and Chill has a backup account now. I don't have enough for it to go up, and apparently I'm not logged in on my iPad to bring her in. But if you see a pink version of that logo and it says Chat and Chill with Friends BU backup, it's me. I think I'm up to like 70 something followers. So I need to get a few more before I can go. But I'm thinking if I have that account and this account, then maybe I can try, like if sound gets really wonky or something goes south on this one, then I'd have that one. I used to think I'd use my Ironhead account, but Ironhead doesn't go live. So not anymore. I don't go live on Ironhead. I just do cringy videos. I'm just saying. My content is all over the place on Ironhead. Yeah, it really is. Yeah, you heard her say I used to do, yeah, I used to do Tom Petty. I did. Yeah. And Cool's here now. I was talking about you a while ago, Cool. When you said, yeah, well, you kind of look a little bit like him. Yeah, those all got muted. Yeah. Oh, well. But anyway, yeah, that is that. Meanwhile, back at the ranch. So, new music. When's the new music coming out? You're working with a producer.
Oh, the new music. So here's it's a very quick story. I've had the demo of the music for like 2 months, and I think I've been procrastinating because I was afraid to commit my voice to something that would be listened to without a video component, because I'm okay. Well, it's scarier live, but just putting my voice out like this, the producer who's a friend, he's like, how many times have you recorded your voice? At least 213 times. He's thinking of Music Monday, but I've just been holding back. So I have a trip I'm doing next week, and then afterwards I'm gonna give him my vocals. But I think I've been procrastinating because it's like a moment for me, right? Because I haven't done it before, and I think I can always adjust it, but it's just scary for me it's out of my comfort zone. I'm learning how to be there.
Yeah.
But that's why I said like going live is scary, but I committed to you to do the show. I thought, okay, I better practice a few times, which got me to do 2 more lives after I saw you.
Yeah.
Because I
Yeah.
thought I gotta at least do
And
a
then you
little.
came by to check, okay, what am I going to have to, what's she going to be asking me?
Yeah. But
This is just a
I'm a follower now.
conversation.
I love the show.
Yeah, you have to just think of it as a conversation. It's
Yeah.
not like some people get really nervous about being on the show, and they're like, okay, what are you going to, like, I'm like, it's okay. I make it up as I go. Oh, that's the dog barking. Sorry. Frank. It's Frank. That's his bark. Sorry. I hear it. Franklin, he has to go out soon. It's his time. Frank in a minute. He doesn't wait very well. That's my four-legged grandson. Yeah, a golden. But anyway, yeah, the conversation was great. Yeah, and you know what? I just had an idea. It's almost time anyway, and he's barking. I had usually when somebody's been on the show, I'll have them like do like combos, like people come back and they, like certain groups. I'm thinking, Amber, are you still here? Amber, are you still here? Attention, Amber Crowley. Are you still in the house? If she's like maybe having some of you songwriters do a live together.
That'd be fun.
You know what I'm saying? It's just a thought I had. I get
Yeah.
this wild thought. She might be gone.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, like, oh, here's a puzzle piece. There we go. I have to, yeah, hold on. I'm still here.
We can see you when you do the puzzle
You
piece.
can still see me, but
Yeah. I wondered because I've gotten the puzzle piece twice.
I
We can't see the
apparently
puzzle.
didn't get it in right, and he's barking. So anyway, yeah, maybe we can do that, like a songwriters, like a round thing. Cool. You like to write songs. Maybe you can join too. That'd be. I got an idea. Like so, like that could be a show. Yeah, the songwriters circle or something. Yeah, I don't know. Make it up as
That'd
we
be
go.
fun.
Hey, that's some of my best lesson plans. I made them up as I went. Just saying. Everybody laugh. Yeah. All right. Okay, we're gonna play the end song because the dog's over here pacing. So I'm end song. We'll tell everybody bye. And I would love to have you back. Would you come back for that?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Okay. All right. We hear him barking back there. So, all right, everybody, let's
All
do
right.
this.
Thank you.
Let's do. Oh, hey, wait a minute. I got to unmute. Hold on, everyone. I got to unmute. Hold on. All right. Hold on. I got this. Frank, just a minute, buddy. Now I can't hear it. I actually can't hear the music. Okay, hold on. Sorry, Frank. There it is. There we go. It works. I had to unmute. All right, and then we're gonna tell everybody
Nice to
bye.
meet you, Julie.
Oh, Julian says nice to meet you.
Yeah.
I got him barking back here. Yeah. Just a minute, Frank. We tell everybody bye. Next week, I don't know who's on next week. I have to look at the calendar. Just look at the video, so I'll let you know. Yeah. Thanks, everyone, for being here. Thank you, Dana, for being here. Thank you, everybody, for partaking. I got
Thank
dogs in
you.
the background barking, but it's okay.
Go take care of him. Bye.
Yeah. Just a couple more seconds. They're saying bye.
Oh.
Yeah, both of them. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Everyone, have a good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time zone you're in. We'll see you right here on the TikTok. Bye.
Bye.
I gotta go take the dogs out.